Hello everyone, I am Lokesh and welcome back to our channel Online Learning. This video is related to Accenture Communication Assessment. What is Communication Assessment duration? What are the important topics, exam process? It is elimination round or not? So this video is related to Accenture Communication Assessment 24. Let's start the video. Like and share the video. As I already said that we already completed the playlist of Accenture in which we already uploaded the aptitude coding videos. So let's start our today's video and let's discuss about all the important point for Accenture Communication Assessment 2024. One of the most important point that I have to mention that as we know the first assessment is related to cognitive and technical assessment of 90 minutes. Okay, there is a second assessment of 45 minutes. So like after completing this you will receive a mail that you completed the coding assessment. Okay, and now you are eligible for communication assessment. Okay, so communication assessment is a third assessment, or we can say that third round. Okay, after that the assessment third is communication assessment and fourth is interview, that is technical plus HR interview. Okay guys, so one of the most important point that communication assessment duration is approximately 30 minutes. You will receive a separate email with timelines and login details to participate in the assessment. Communication assessment will assess you on below mentioned parameter: sentence mastery, vocabulary, fluency, pronunciation. Let's discuss about the complete details. Let's discuss about the complete details of Accenture Communication Assessment. Okay. So as I already said, like basically what about the communication assessment? The duration of assessment is approximately 30 minutes. Okay, and yeah, you will separate a email with timelines and login details to participate for the assessment. Sentence mastery, vocabulary, fluency, like fluency and pronunciation. Let's discuss about the important point that is related to communication assessment. This is the system requirements that is very important before attending the communication assessment, because the communication assessment is virtual. Okay, machine is laptop, desktop, do not use mobile, tablet. Operating system is only Windows 8 or 10 or 11 or Mac version 10.9. Browser is Google Chrome browser. 1110 is mandatory, up to 5 versions considered. VPN proxy should be disabled. Webcam and mic is mandatory. This is also important. RAM is 4 GB plus RAM. And processor is this. Cookies and pop-ups need to be enabled. Okay, internet connection they mention. This is the system requirements that is very important in order to attend the communication assessment. Prepare your environment. Make sure you are in a quiet room. Make sure that no one else is present in the room. Make sure that phone is away and on silent mode. Make sure that your face is well lit and clearly visible in the camera. You have to prepare your like software. Make sure your antivirus is disabled. Ensure that operating system is updated. Disable all system pop-up notification. Make sure you have a system with above mentioned prerequisites: Google Chrome, internet connection. Make sure that webcam and microphone are active and in the switch on mode. So this is the important system requirements, because like this is the third round. Okay guys, and we can say that this is a third assessment, so you have to clear this. After that there is a technical plus HR interview. You already cleared the 2 round, so you do not have to do any mistake in the third round. Let's discuss about the complete Accenture Communication Assessment 2024. Accenture Communication Assessment test check your spoken language ability basis on sentence mastery, fluency, vocabulary and pronunciation. The section is divided into 6 format. Okay, what are the 6 format? Reading, repeating sentence, question and answer, jumbled sentence, story retelling and speaking. Okay guys, so basically total 8 question in the reading, repeating sentence 16 question, 24 question and answer, jumbled sentence, story retelling and speaking. Let's discuss all the important points. Just important, like I will explain you first section, as well as I also prepare one PPT that is related to example. Okay, what are the example that is related to first section? So in the first section reading there are 8 question. Okay, In this round, you will given display set of 8 sentences in the textual format on the screen. You are supposed to read them. For every sentence, you are given a window of 20-30 seconds of duration. This round focus on testing your reading ability. Just understand with the example. Read the sentence as instruct. Okay. 8 questions are there. Okay. Or we can say that like 8 sentences are there. Okay. And read the sentence as instruct. उन्होंने क्या लिखा है? फर्स्ट सेंटेंस, बाइंग बाइसिकल पार्ट विदाउट एनी एक्सपर्टीज कैन बी डिफिकल्ट. Even words, some accessories are useless and could even be dangerous. So simply you have to read the sentences. Okay. What written here. And one of the most important point, the system. Okay. The system AI voice will give you instructions. Okay. Will give you instruction that read the sentence. So at that time you have to read the particular sentence. This is the easy round, like this is the first important point, and this is just a first section in the reading. 8 questions are there. You have to simply read the sentence. Okay. And guys, I have one important point. Before starting any task, okay, or before starting any section, just read the instruction what they mention on their platform or portal. Okay. Like there is a communication assessment guidelines as well, so you can read the instruction that what are the instruction in the reading section, what are the instruction in the next section. Second section is repeat. In that there is a 16 question. In this section a sentence is spoken. You are supposed to repeat the sentence as it is. The section focuses on testing your listening ability, so carefully grab the sentences and replicate them to score well. Let's discuss with the example. Okay. 16 questions are there and the second is repeat. Okay. What do you mean by repeat? Just we have to repeat the sentences. Okay. Please repeat each sentence that you hear. Like what they mention, leave town on the next train. So you say leave town on the next train. Just repeat the sentence. So first again the AI voice will be there. Okay. That will like completely English based. So the accent should be different. Okay. Like the accent is like something different according to the languages. But because there is a AI voice. Okay. And it is a communication assessment. So you have to just follow the instruction what they mention about related to each section. Okay guys, so the first is related to reading 8 question, second is related to repeat 16 question. So second is also like important. Okay, all the sections are important, all the sections are very important, and you have to perform very well in each section. In some website it is mentioned that it is elimination round. In some website it is mentioned that it is non-elimination round. But I suggest you to don't focus on elimination, non-elimination. Perform very well, so you will have opportunity of HR plus technical interview. Okay. This round is also important. That's why they added this round in the hiring process. Next is related to questions and answer. 24 questions are there. In this section, simple questions are asked to which you should reply in a word or two. Like you have to reply in one word or 2 word. The questions will be very simple and basic in nature. Answering this question without too much thinking will help do you good job. So basically this is very important section. Why? Because most asked question in this section. As we already discussed, like what are the section? 8, 16, 24, 10. So 24 questions asked in the question and answer section. Okay. It is very, very important guys. You do not have to do any mistake. What they mention, now please just give a simple answer to question. Would you get water from a bottle or newspaper? As we know, we get a water from bottle, not a newspaper. So you say a bottle or from a bottle. Okay. Like would you get water from a bottle or newspaper? So you have to just simply answer the question. There are 24 questions. Okay. There are particular time limits according to this section, And guys, one of the most important point that I have to add in start, that I already mentioned the assessment is approx of 30 minutes. Okay, so timer will also given according to section or question wise. Okay, so I suggest you to also see the time for each section. Okay, so basically in the third section, question and answer, like what are the question asked? What are the question asked, guys? You drink water from a bottle. John is excited to meet his boss. Is he happy or is he sad? Happy. What organ pumps blood? Heart. This type of questions, like there are set of questions, you have to tell your answers in that. Okay guys, so this is the third section. Let's move on to our next section, and this is the example of question and answer section, guys. Okay, so it is very important. Just wait. Okay, yeah. Okay, so the third section is related to question and answer. Fourth section is related to sentence build, jumbled sentence. 10 questions are there. What do you mean? In this section, you will given jumbled sentence and you will have to form the right sentence. The section will focus on testing your ability to quickly apply your knowledge. Just see this, guys. Just see this. Sentence build, jumbled sentence, 10 question. Okay. Please rearrange the word group into sentence. Was reading my mother her favorite magazine. So my mother was reading her favorite magazine. This is the answer. Okay. So like there is a jumbled sentence, मतलब sentence अलग अलग दे रखे हैं, आपको एक meaningful या फिर आपको rearrange करना है sentence. In that 10 questions are there. Okay guys. So this is very important point. देखो कैसे बनेगा. My mother was reading her favorite magazine. So the first sentence is this, second is this, and third is this. So this type of like sentence you have to build and answer the particular questions. Okay guys. Meanwhile, like and share the video. This all videos are for all of you. Fifth is related to storytelling. 3 questions are there. In this section, a small story is narrated. You are supposed to speak what you remember from the story and retell the story, the character involved incident. I will give you example, don't worry. What they mention, you will hear 3 brief story. Each story will be spoken once followed by beep. Beep की आवाज आएगी आपको. Okay, you will hear the beep voice. When you hear the beep, you will 30 seconds to retell the story in English. Try to retell as much story as you can, including the situation, character, actions, ending. You will hear another beep at the end of 30 seconds. For example, one of the story I written, सबसे पहले वो आपको यहाँ पर each story will be spoken once. Okay, so first they will there will be story. Okay, like when you hear the beep, you will have 30 seconds to retell the story in English. It was a stormy day. Billy was worried about his pet cat which was on the tree. His mom told that the cat would be fine. Once the storm ceased, Billy went out and checked on the cat. The cat running to him, Billy, mom's was right. Basically, first the story will be spoken by them, okay, or we can say that by AI voice. You have 30 seconds to retell the story. Include the important point, what in the story, what they have to mention in the story, including the situation, character, actions, and ending. This is the important instruction for the storytelling. There are 3 questions, 3 brief story will be there. You have to retell the story. Okay. But not exactly you have to retell the story. You have to add in your language. Okay. Like including the situation, character, and other things. Guys, the 6th section is very important. And this is our final section, that is a open question and it is a speaking part. In that 2 questions are there. In this section, you will be given 2 questions or topics and you will have to speak for about a minute or more. Once you have finished answering the first question, the second question will be asked within a window of 30 seconds. Let's discuss about the 6th section, that is a F section. Okay, A to F sections are there, means total 6 sections are there. A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, so they mention this type, like where we see that E section, D section, C section. So A, F section. You will hear 2 questions about family life or personal choice. ईच क्वेश्चन विल बी स्पोकन ट्वाइस, 2 बार बोला जाएगा, फॉलोड बाय बीप. देयर इज अ बीप वॉइस. व्हेन यू हियर द बीप साउंड, beep, you will have 40 seconds to answer the question. You will hear another beep at the end of 40 seconds. For example, would you spend your weekend working or relaxing? Justify. This is the question. So you have to mention your answer for this question. Okay. What are the answer? Like yes, my weekend is relaxing. I am enjoying on my weekend. Okay. Like I am following my hobby. एंड मैं बाहर जाता हूँ, या फिर आपको अपने बारे में बताना है दैट इज रिलेटेड टू दैट इज रिलेटेड टू दिस पार्ट. वेयर वुड यू प्रिफर टू वर्क, इन अ नॉइजी इन्वायरमेंट और इन अ रूम ऑफ कंप्लीट साइलेंस एंड वाई. सो आपको क्या बताया उन्होंने, ईच क्वेश्चन विल बी स्पोकन ट्वाइस, 2 बार बोला जाएगा. व्हेन यू हियर द बीप यू विल हैव 40 सेकेंड, यू हैव 40 सेकेंड्स. सो गाइज दिस इज द ओपन क्वेश्चंस इन विच यू हैव टू मेंशन योर आंसर्स in your language. Okay, that is related to this questions. Okay, so there are 6 section. I am again repeating. Reading. Okay, thus what are the 6 section, guys? Reading, repeating sentence, question and answer, sentence building, story retelling and speaking. Okay, so this is all about communication assessment. I hope this video is useful for everyone. If you have any kind of doubt related to this hiring or Accenture video, let me know in the comment section. Thanks for watching the video.